So what submarine is that based on then?
It says Fault. What you doing next, Paul? I said, I don't know. I was quite happy with that. He said, why don't you build the E-class, which is what we built First World War to upset the Turks in the Dardanelles and that sort of thing. But it's a mismatch.
Okay.
There's a lot of poetic license in it. My interest in submarines is making them when they work, and I like to make the electronics, and this is very old-fashioned radio in it, 27 megs, the sort of thing that was sold in the sort of 60s, 70s, 80s, that sort of thing, but it works in a submarine, so you know, that's it. But having said that, again, David here helped me with the automatic levelling. If you watch the rear hydroplanes there, if I do that, they move, okay, but if I don't do that and I tip it, see, they move, so that it's automatic. If it tends to go down, it'll try and level itself out like that. And then in the bow, it's got a pressure unit out of a blood pressure monitor, so that if it goes down, that extra pressure that you've got in the, oh, I'll finish it off, put these screws in, just a sec. The extra pressure brings the hydroplanes up automatically, so it keeps it's self depth control as well as self leveling. I'm not a genius, it's just that I've always been interested in playing about with, you know, a bit of electronics and that sort of thing. And you know, I made that one on the same scale, so having made that one, this one didn't take as long to get something like.
So what scale is that then?
What's... Oh, forget it, I'm
yeah.
No, I'll tell you what the scale of that is. It would go on my father's boot.
Yeah.
You know, it's as crude as that. And the mould that I had for that, I sort of adopted it to make that. So it's, there are an awful lot of models here that look more like submarines, but mine sort of grew up